Good afternoon, everyone. This is Henry, and as we get into tonight's review, I wanted to show you three different spreads that we've taken in the Simpler Central room. These are trades that I've been talking through with members, and we'll see how they open up tomorrow. But the first one of these is here in SQ. So whether or not you want to trade earnings, a little bit of a personal decision, I suppose. But I feel like we've got roadmaps that are helpful enough to be working ideas in them. So what I was sharing with members is that support above 65 really does open up the door into 85. Now, after hours, we're trading 75. So it's not going to say that that move will always be direct, but to think of that level up there at 85 as a magnet and a squeeze as a directional catalyst that can start to get things moving, I feel like that move is pretty well underway here after hours. So if we open up here in this vicinity, that will help our short put spread. We'll need a little bit more to see the call pay off. But if you watch this over the course of the next 2 to 3 weeks, I think there will be another upside play. So most of that will have already taken place tomorrow, and the trade will be essentially completed. But there is still some movement to be had in names like Netflix. So Netflix in the daily squeeze, you've got 2 dots into that formation. And if you just wanted to use the moving averages, 2 that I like are the 5 and 10 exponential. As long as price can hold the zone between those 2 moving averages, I'm going to look for price to move in the direction of those moving averages, which in this case is lower left to upper right. So I like that general respect of the trend. And I think that 600 and then 617 are going to be the 2 levels that you're looking for here. I know I drew those in backwards, but you can see them here, right? You've got a psychological price point that I believe may still offer you a butterfly. Either if, tomorrow might be a little soon, but into next week, that could work, or you could be a little more directional into that bigger target. And that's a name that still has a little bit more to give. And then finally, we're going to look at Tesla, which is a unique way to look at trading 0 day, essentially, because we put it on today and we'll hold it into tomorrow. So it's basically a 1-day expiration, but I much prefer doing them from Thursday into Friday because you set up the unbalanced butterfly in this point. And if tomorrow, I think we're headed to 204, but if we can just get to 200, this will be the peak of our butterfly. And that's where those strategies can really mature and make your risk reward very much worthwhile. And if prices do keep pushing up, you have risk in only one direction. Most of your standard butterflies are going to have risk in both directions, and that makes them a little bit tougher to really get to pay off. But when you configure them with this higher elbow, that really can be helpful, and I think that could be a good strategy into tomorrow. So, as always, I hope you guys find the review and the analysis helpful. Have a great rest of your evening, and I hope to see you in the trade room tomorrow. Hey traders, this is Henry with simplertrading.com. I wanted to thank you for watching today's video. I hope you found it helpful, and if so, be sure to click the like and subscribe buttons down below. If you would like to also see me putting these ideas into action and trading my own account live in front of you, be sure to sign up at simplertrading.com, and I hope to see you in the chat room sometime soon.